Welcome back to the next Danganronpa episode. I have just left the room of Tenko's body, and we're now moving. I believe we were supposed to go check at Kiyo's thing again, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, when I came to the hallway, I've seen more surprising than I could ever imagine unfolded. Wait, what?
It's a lie!
Okay. That's... okay. Why would you do that? Fuck you, dude. I was actually convinced. Like, I killed 3 people? You fucking dickhead. Alright, whatever. Did I surprise you? Are you gonna scream and cry in terror? What are you doing?
Oh?
Oh, sorry, I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood.
Why?
Okay, so what are you doing? I got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. Then suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard.
Huh?
You stepped through a floorboard?
So mean.
Hey, that got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard.
Got a minute?
If you're gonna lose consciousness, do it after you tell us everything. Turn up the game audio a tiny bit.
Ah.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I guess there was no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kind of just stepped through. Oh man, what bad luck. The crosspiece is gone? Does that mean... So... Would that... Okay, well, wait. Huh?
Confidence! Dreams! That's what the killing game is all about! Killing
Fantastic.
game fans! Hold your head high and watch with your own 2 eyes! Baseball, soccer, mobile games! They're all nothing compared to the killing game! The killing game just can't be beat! Behold, students! The entrance to the trial grounds!
I guess time's up.
Oof.
Oh man, it's just because of you guys. I didn't have enough time to check something.
Huh?
What were you trying to check?
See?
I wanted to research the seance again, so I brought this document with me. But unfortunately,
Man.
couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. Yeah, perfectly reenacted the seance as what was written in the document. He drew his magic circle the same exact way as in the picture. Not only that, he used the same exact tools too. Nothing suspicious about the whole thing. Well, I wanted to check the finer details, but I'll tell you about it later. Of course you will. At the class trial, so see you there. Rikichi left, the blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. Let's go too.
That's true.
Yeah, okay. Is Maki nervous? I see. So even she gets nervous sometimes.
You wanna die?
What are you staring at? Do you want to die? Alright. So we going all the way down? I got fast travel. Yeah, I don't know who it can be. Because like it's a little easier to follow who might have killed Tenko. Because there's people we can actually knock off. But the fact that we're solving for Anji's crime, there's a potential that there's 2 killers. Could be a little... I don't know, we'll see. I don't know how they're going to do it, if it's going to end up being the same killer or not. If there is actually going to be 2 killers, that'd be pretty interesting. But even why would they kill begin with is the thing. Yeah, why would they have killed Tenko? It would appear we all have gathered, but it seems there are less of us.
Oh.
Yeah. Less friends mean that much harder to solve mystery.
Don't worry.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure you've gone a little smarter by now, Gonta.
Mm.
Yeah, Gonta do best to help. I want you to graduate from super idiot level to at least Kaido idiot level. Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Are you okay?
More importantly, are you okay, Kaido?
Ah.
Yeah, I'm feeling better now. But wow, Monkey Roll sure does pack a punch.
I don't know.
It's your fault. We need to worry about our own dwindling numbers. Only dipshits has that so far.
That being said,
I know it's a tall order, but try to use your brains this time so I don't have to use mine.
booyah!
These golden brain cells of mine are a gift to the entire world.
Unacceptable.
This is how every time you open your mouth, you become less likable.
Rest in peace.
Atua, please. Please lend us your power.
But
Quick pause. It may be difficult for us to rely on Atua, considering what happened to Hanji, whom Atua loves most of all.
you know.
You shouldn't have relied on Atua in the first place. But seriously, it's kind of funny seeing a robot believe in God, especially Atua.
I also.
So what? Robots can believe in God.
Indeed.
Actually, before I even met Anji, I had a similar experience. Or voices, I mean. You might call it an inner voice. It tells me what to do whenever I'm in
Got a
trouble.
minute?
How long are you gonna stay that for? Atua and Ghost don't matter right now.
Jeez.
Yeah, the trial this time is gonna be rough. I got caught in Monokuma's trap.
Huh?
His trap?
That's right.
He probably made the fourth floor so scary on purpose to prevent me from investigating.
All right already.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way.
Hey, so
Suichi, say something.
Huh?
What should I say? Let's go ahead and talk to everyone.
Okay.
Atua and Ghost don't matter right now. The culprit is among us. So in the end, the culprit really was... No, it's nothing. We can talk about it once the trial starts. What? What are you thinking? Oh, I feel so bad for her. Going to do his best to help. Thank you, Gonta.
Please wait.
It's true, though I do not know if I can be attributed to a god per se. I can hear an inner voice guiding me when I don't know what to do. I can't explain why, but I believe that voice will lead me to hope as long as I listen to it.
On your knees!
Shut up! Why the fuck is a robot talking about God anyway? It's unseemly.
You're so dumb.
That inner voice is probably just a radio or something, like in taxis and stuff.
It's not funny.
It was unwise of me to confide in you all.
Listen up!
Try using your brain so I don't have to. My golden brain cells are good to the entire world. Yeah, you're Kokichi, what you do? I respected Anji and Teko so much. Since the moment we met.
shut up!
Shut up, it was nothing to be solved about. Solved about crying about it. Whatever. Besides, that was a lie, wasn't it?
It's a lie.
Yeah, if you guys have me figured out already, so there's no point in keeping up the act. Kokichi never changes, no matter what situation he's in. Yeah.
Damn.
This trial's gonna be rough, since I'm gonna do any investigating. You don't usually help that much anyways, so I think we'll be chilling. Why did this seance fail? I never did figure out why. Is he still more interested in that than the case? Pretty sure it's because Tenko died, but I could be wrong. Ramble, 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 rumble, rumble, rumble. Beautiful. Beautiful as always. As usual, we walk toward the elevator in silence. As soon as the remaining survivors step aboard. We descended. Perhaps because there were fewer of us, the elevator seemed to move faster. And so we fell faster and faster downward into the black. Does it make sense? Alright, anyway. We're moving down, alright? Whatever. The elevator stopped, and just like always, the doors parted slowly. The light that shines on us from the other side, the bright light of our future. Where is it? All these pauses. Boy, they look really depressed. Just because there's even less participants now. Don't say they all look depressed. You'll make Monodan sad. As much as I love to keep hearing this adorable back and forth. Let's hurry up and get this started. At last, the class trial will begin. I hope you enjoyed to your heart's content. Third class trial was about to begin. Man, Anji Onaga, the ultimate artist, she created the Ultimate Academy Student Council to try to prevent the killing game. Then Tenko Tabarashira, I probably said that wrong, the Ultimate Aikido Master. She hated men, but I know that she hated this terrible killing game even more. The two were killed, both trying to stop the killing. And who was the one who killed them? Was it one person? Two different people? Yeah, I don't know. That's gonna make it very interesting if two different people killed. We need to pin that down in the class trial. In order to live, we have to find the truth. And I will fight for it. I will fight with the truth and lies in this class trial. Do a little Saverino. I believe we got a new skill. If I'm not mistaken. Just a delay after using. Oh, it's like a shoot faster if I miss. I do tend to miss. Do you have anything else? I can throw on real quick. Oh, no, he's fine. I don't know what that is 100% means, but we'll put it on anyways. Alright.
Now then, let's
We can
begin
probably
with
skip
the victory
this.
trial.
It's
You'll
all
present your
who done
argument,
it.
vote correctly,
Blacken,
and
pick the wrong
I'll
person.
punish everyone
Yeah.
also. Refusing to vote will
Yeah, and this
result
other
in
thing,
your...
right.
Now, smiles, everyone! It's showtime! Let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
Sorry, everyone. I don't think I'm gonna be much help this time. Because of
fine, Gato.
Monokuma's disruptions, I couldn't do a thorough investigation.
I can tell Monokuma is overcompensating to hide his self-consciousness.
Next time, spend less time fixing your hair and more time investigating, spaceman!
Shut up! I don't need to hear some comedy act from you two weirdos.
Who did it? Who killed Angie and Tenko?
Do not let your emotions hasten your judgment. There may be two killers.
So, our other culprit might not be one of us here.
I say it like that.
What do you mean?
The transfer student. Maybe our resurrected transfer student dragged Angie and Tenko into the grave.
Stop it! Stop making stuff up!
Say something, Shuichi. It'll be a mess if this keeps going on.
Alright, you got it. It's even possible for a revived corpse to be the culprit. Well, in the interest of being thorough, I should clear things up here.
This crime was committed by the recently
Oh.
deceased.
They're supposed to burn.
They came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates.
No! So,
It's fine,
didn't
Gaito.
work?
No, it didn't. Oh wait, I want to do this. Cool.
That's wrong!
I don't think Angie's ritual succeeded. According to the Necronomicon Monokuma showed us, you have to burn the Necronomicon in the ritual.
After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution, be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times.
If Angie's ritual had succeeded, the book would have been gone.
So she must have been killed before the ritual was complete, since the book was still intact.
Yes,
Then-
indeed.
Going to think Rantaro probably not culprit.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Well, duh. There's no way a dead person could resurrect.
No way.
Now hold on a second! I can't let that comment stand!
Come on, Monaco, we're trying to do a trial here.
Everybody knows that you can't bring the dead back to life. But it's easy at the Ultimate Academy, as long as you use the Necronomicon.
What are you talking about? There's no way that's possible.
But it's true. I never lie about motives.
Daddy said so he can't be wrong. Raising the dead.
We can skip
totally
this.
possible.
Just ignore him, Kaido.
Man, I can't believe you guys wasted such a perfectly good motive. You should have let me use it to bring Monodum back to life.
Monodum is
Yeah,
still
that was-
alive, though.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't waste a resurrection on Monodum's corpse.
Oh, are you trying to get yourself killed next? Come on.
Oh? So resurrecting the dead was actually possible this whole time?
There's no way it's possible.
There's no way that could happen, idiots. Monokuma is trying to confuse us. Let's hurry up and find out who the Blackened is.
If our transfer student isn't the culprit, then blame falls to one of us.
Who? Who did it?
Sorry, Miko. I'll figure it out.
Aside, Half Pint, I'll handle this.
Alright.
I don't know about Tenko, but I'm pretty fucking sure Kyo murdered Angie.
Kyo?
Why?
Don't play dumb with me, creep show. I already know what happened.
Alright.
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie. And it was found in Kyo's research lab,
Sure.
which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
Alright, what are we
But
just
anyone could
feuding
have taken
here?
that katana, you see.
So that rusty katana.
Yeah, let me look at that real quick. Anji had locked herself in the Ultimate Artist Lab since yesterday, working on the ritual. She would not have unlocked the door unless someone from the account. Actually, two student council members were going to Kibo. Okay, that might be what we're using.
Katana was the murder weapon.
Although
You
we
were
also have
the
the
only one who
lockpick thing.
cared about that thing, Kyo.
I did not care about some katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom, broke in.
Okay. Fuck. Is that what we
Murdered
shoot?
the fuck out of
Unfortunately,
Angie.
I think we do shoot that, but this bullet, I don't. Whoops, did not do that.
Yes!
Is Kyo really the culprit? Is that sort of the fact of the case? He can't break in. So I guess we would do that.
The
Yeah,
culprit used a katana to
I think we do that.
lab, which makes you.
I guess we can look at
Kyo.
these real quick. Back door, sliding lock, found, locked on the inside. I think that would yeah, because I think these are both. Where's the other one? What was it called again? Front door? Okay, where the hell is the front door? Okay, we'll find it. Where? Door, locked, walled, only key. So it can only be locked and unlocked inside. 400's body was found. The door was locked. Yeah, okay.
Automatically suspicious.
But anyone could have.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You're the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
I did not
Doesn't even make any
care
sense.
about some katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom.
Overthinking it. Of course that one. Of course.
No, Kyo would not have been able to enter Angie's lab. Isn't that right, Tsumugi?
Yeah. Before Angie locked herself up in her research lab, she said she wasn't going to open up for anyone but student council members.
And Kyo is not a member. She wouldn't have opened the door for him.
See, with that logic, we would assume that
Kyo
maybe
couldn't
it's
have
one
killed
of
Angie
the
even if he wanted to.
student council members, except for the fact that this guy can get in.
I had no desire to kill her in the
Would
first
he
place.
unlock a door for the killer? For the chance that a killer can go in?
So whoever killed Angie must have been one of the
I feel like
student
he
council
would.
members.
I feel
yeah?
like he would.
was doing a bit to lead you to the right answer. Can't believe you actually got it.
Of course, of course.
Oh, how clever.
You can just ignore her, Gonta.
The remaining student council members are Gonta, Kibo, Sumugi, and Himiko.
Well, it can't be Himiko. She was besties with Angie. I trust their friendship. You guys do too, right?
What do you say,
of course.
Ota?
Can we trust their friendship so readily?
Obviously. Let's believe in them.
That trims our list of suspects down to 3. Gonta, Sumugi, and Kibo.
Yep. The culprit is one of those 3 people.
I don't
One
know.
of those 2 people. Because a robot ain't people, Jack.
I will let that remark slide. Anyway, aren't these accusations just a tad too hasty?
Perhaps the culprit should confess already. Gonta, Keyboy, or Sumugi? Well,
No, not Gonta. Gonta would never kill Angie.
Yeah, Gonta's a gentleman. You shouldn't suspect either of us.
Hey, stick up for me too.
Gonta definitely not hurt anyone. Torture Gonta if you don't believe.
I need torture.
Torture might be a bit too far, but Gonta and I aren't the culprits.
And I'm not the culprit either. Jeez.
Gonta
not the culprit.
Oh, we are doing one of these. Alrighty.
We must consider other possibilities.
It's one of these 2 for sure.
Surely there must be suspects
Would
outside the
not
student
betray
council.
student council.
Alright.
Have an alibi for last night?
A dead chick
how
can't
can
be the
anyone can open
culprit.
that door?
Why?
Only student council members had access.
I feel like we shoot it. Yeah.
I heard it! No, it wasn't just student council members that could have opened that lab door.
What was it you said earlier about Kyo opening the door, Shuichi? Unless you're a student council member, you can't enter Angie's lab.
Unless.
I was referring to Kyo. He couldn't have done it, but you could have. Because I saw you open the classroom lock by picking it.
Pulled some thin needles, stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. Click, click, click. Quiet. There, open sesame.
Oh, that happened? I totally forgot.
How convenient.
You pretend you don't remember, huh?
Quit glaring at me like that. Of course I remember. Yeah, I did it. I killed Angie.
Okay. I hate you. Alright.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
I picked the lock to her lab, snuck into the room, and then wham! Killed Angie.
How do you do this, man?
The culprit was me, all along.
What?
What are you saying? Is this some kind of joke?
Nah, no joke. I thought that if I confessed, I could atone for my sins. And it helped. I feel so much better. Whew!
Wait, so Kokichi really is culprit?
I don't know anymore.
No, he's lying. I think. Maybe?
He's lying. I'm certain of it.
No, definitely not a lie. I killed Angie. Shouldn't you guys believe the culprit when they confess?
Then let
I'm
me
not trying to
ask
kill
you,
us all.
culprit. How did you lock the room?
Huh? Well, it's the same as opening it. You pick the door closed from the outside.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Huh? What doesn't make sense? Can't you lock a door by picking it?
Maybe, but that's not how the culprit locked the room. They used a different method.
What different method?
The gold dust.
Yeah, Mumbles. Use your big boy voice and explain yourself.
There were 2 doors to the classroom, and the one locked last was...
The back door. I'm assuming anyways.
That's it! The back door. That's how they made this a locked room mystery.
The back door had a sliding lock, yes? How was it locked from the outside?
The culprit used a certain tool.
Wait, so... Whoa, wait. Are we saying... Okay, we're stuck up with one. What is this? Sickle? No, there's no way that's it. I'm assuming they're referring to the sword. But I'm trying to think... I don't know how... I don't know, is that it? It doesn't make sense to me. Or was the sheath? Well, it's one of the two. The sword or the sheath? Oh god, I hate this. Bird. I mean, the sword is there. I don't remember the sheath being there. I'm just gonna go with the sword.
I see it!
Oh yeah, the sheath is at the kiosk. Go.
The gold leaf katana that was stabbed into Kaede's effigy. The culprit used that to hit the knob of the sliding lock to lock the door.
So the gold leaf was on the sliding lock.
Oh, will they spin it or something?
Because when the katana hit the lock, some of the gold leaf rubbed off on it. The gold leaf
Maybe I'm
on that
thinking about this
katana
wrong.
did peel rather easily.
That evidence rings a bell. Specifically, a school bell.
Huh? Are you talking about a different school? What school was it?
Now, that doesn't matter anymore. Let's not dwell on the past.
You got it.
Ooh, the gold leaf landed on the sliding lock when the katana touched it. So that means the culprit used the katana to move the sliding lock, right? But wait, how did they move it with the katana? And from outside
Yeah,
Angie's
this sounds
lab?
right, girl.
The clue that might
I
give
was
us
thinking
the answer
maybe they
is
just
the
spun
layout
the,
of the
they
area
hung up the
itself.
people, but
It was an odd setup after all.
dude.
The katana stabbed into the effigy. The effigy's hung upside down.
Angie didn't do that as part of the ritual?
No, wasn't written in there.
Nowhere in the Necronomicon did it say you had to hang the effigies.
If it was not part of the ritual, then it must have been for a different purpose, right?
Different purpose. What could it have been? What could that have been? The culprit somehow used the setup to lock the room. In that case, I need to know the reason behind every step of the setup. If I do that, the way the culprit locked the room should be clear. Oh, we're fucking driving, dude? Hell yeah. Effigy's hand. Effigy's hand? I'm assuming this. I can't even think what the Effigy's hand is, to be honest. But hopefully that's it. What was done to make the katana turn the lock? I could really only think of one potential option. It had to be stuck in the, you know, the wax figurine. Katana was stabbed into the effigy. Right? Yeah, right. I'm assuming it was spun, but I guess. How was the effigy manipulated to make the katana affect the lock? Swinging back and forth, spinning it, making it. Swinging it back and forth? I was thinking spinning it, so I'm gonna go initial things, but it might be spinning it. swinging it. Okay, now we're good. Cool.
It connects!
Must have been a lot closer than I
That's
thought.
it. The reason the culprit stuck the katana into the effigy was so that it would hit the sliding lock as the effigy spun.
Effigy spun?
That's right. If you spun the effigy, the rope it was hanging from would twist. Then, if you let it go, the rope would unwind and the effigy would spin the other way. And of course, the katana would spin with it.
So I guess it must have been a lot closer than I thought.
I see. So the culprit used the katana's counterspin to push the lock into place?
The culprit simply needed to spin the effigy's rope and then swiftly leave. This would cause the spinning katana to hit the sliding lock. And thus was the back door of an empty classroom locked from the inside.
Yes, that's how Angie's lab was locked. By using the effigy with the katana.
A plan born from the heart of a sword traveling through the air to intercept us. Oh, but could it have moved the slide lock so easily?
The sliding lock was pretty loose. A little push could move it. As long as the spinning katana hit the lock, it would have slid into position.
Even if the culprit failed the first couple times, they could keep trying until it locked.
That's true.
Which is why the culprit chose to strike at nighttime, as to avoid detection.
Yes, since the student council prohibited anyone from walking around at nighttime.
Are you saying it's the student council's fault?
I didn't say that.
In any case, the culprit probably used the murder weapon for this trick.
I'm trying to think why Tenko would have also been
Hit the
killed.
sliding lock from the effigy.
Do you think she saw something that maybe she could have remembered if she was still
The
alive?
culprit couldn't find
Who
a blade
could be?
long enough in my lab, so they settled for the katana.
Because maybe she was also out? Unless it is just two different killers, but I don't know why Killer would kill another person.
That way, you wouldn't notice the lock trick.
But Kokichi did say earlier that he could have picked the lock closed. I don't want to completely ignore that possibility. But I can't imagine the culprit would have done all this just for a distraction.
If that's the case, then Kokichi's confession earlier was actually...
Seriously? You fucking lied again?
Cough it up, Kokichi!
Man, you guys got me. Okay.
He's just an asshole.
I'm not the culprit.
You're telling the truth this time, right?
I want to say I'm lying, but I'm not.
Why did you say you were the culprit?
I wanted to lure the culprit out. If I claimed to be the culprit, then the real culprit would agree as well. You get me? And if they pressured me to confess, then that would have looked mighty suspicious. Sheesh! Darn it. It didn't go my way because Shuichi butted in on my plan.
You and your fucking lies! Go sit in a corner and play with yourself!
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I'll start right now.
Alright, so who's the asshole who set up this locked room mystery?
Mew, I can't hold it up anymore.
What's the matter? You going soft on me now?
Who made the locked room mystery doesn't matter since anyone could have done it. Don't you even understand something as basic as that, you filthy cum dumpster?
Jeez.
Finally! Someone finally called me a
Yeah, please.
dumpster!
What's your problem, girl?
What should we talk about now?
We must focus not on the locked room, but on who entered Angie's lab. only one of the student council members or Kokichi could have gained entry. Therefore, the culprit must be among their number.
That leaves us with 4 suspects. Tsumugi, Gonta, Kibo, and Kokichi.
Don't forget Himiko. She's also a part of the student council. Doesn't matter if she was besties with Angie, she's still a suspect.
That contradicts what you said earlier, which I can prove using my recording function.
It's fine. That's just a waste of time.
Me? A suspect? Never kill Angie!
So, calling all suspects, what should we discuss next? I want to hear everyone's opinion. What would you say to get yourself off the suspect list?
Why are you trying to lead the debate? You're a suspect too.
Silence, outsider! Only the suspect rangers are allowed to speak.
Suspect rangers?
I agree. Those under suspicion should explain themselves thoroughly.
We might catch them with their pants down.
Anyway, I want to ask the suspect rangers, what should we talk about? What should we say to get ourselves off the suspect list? Well, guys, I want to hear what you think.
That's sort of a difficult question, you know?
Gonta not smart enough to know answer to that.
Yes, it is difficult to formulate a logical response to that question.
Not articulate with words, huh? Don't you guys want to prove your innocence?
They don't trust you one bit, and I don't blame them. You're probably plotting.
Why did Tenko have to die?
I don't know.
I want to know what happened to Angie too, but... Can we talk about Tenko's case now and not just Angie?
I got you exactly where I wanted, Himiko.
What do you mean?
The 2 victims could have been killed by 2 separate murderers, you know. So we need to find the first Blackened responsible for the first victim. We've got to figure out who killed Angie. Until we solve Angie's case, Tenko's case is meaningless.
I don't know if I agree with that.
To waste our time.
It's not meaningless!
Himiko?
Tenko's death was meaningless? How dare you! Poor Tenko! How could you do this to her? Himiko.
I feel so bad for her, man. She was Anji and you, or Tenko.
Lies.
Lies?
Everything you said is total BS. You didn't give 2 shits about Tenko when she was alive. But now you're like, oh no, poor Tenko, after she's dead. Come on, really?
Kokichi, enough!
No. It's okay. It's no surprise he'd think that. I know I ignored Tenko before. That's why I'm so upset now. I should have faced Tenko. Worked things out with her while she was still alive. But now, it's too late. I can't complain to her or thank her. It's too late.
Yeah, seriously! It's way too late to realize that now. Our only option is to face her death head on.
Face her death?
Himiko, I understand what you're going through. So I'm gonna help you out. Let's work together to find the truth. I'm not gonna let anyone say her death didn't matter.
Kaito! Alright. I'll put a silencing curse on whoever calls Tenko's death meaningless.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I hope he doesn't
The
die.
name of the curse
I'm scared for
is
him.
Death curse! I, suppose being dead would silence someone pretty good.
Listen up! All you guys are gonna help out too. Abandoning someone who died and only thinking about your own survival. That's just as bad as a hit and run! I won't forgive something so messed up!
Tenko was our friend. Gonta wanna know why she died too.
I already told you that's so unnecessary. We're getting sidetracked here.
No, even if it was a different culprit, we need to know how Tenko died. If we don't find out who killed her, we won't be able to work together. Not now, not ever. Even if this trial isn't for her, in order for us to survive, we need to get to the bottom of Tenko's death.
Probably good to figure out if it is two killers anyway, so we can watch out for those dudes that killed.
But so we can keep going and live on!
Hello.
Finally, you noticed. Jeez, you're so slow.
Huh? Did Kokichi want us to notice?
We should just ignore this dude.
Don't listen to his crap. We haven't decided whether there were two different culprits yet.
Let us talk about Tenko's case then. Perhaps that will provide us a clue.
Yeah, maybe.
They're not wrong, but I don't mind going over Tenko's case. But that was an abrupt change of topic. Was that intentional?
So what do we talk about first?
For now, let's see if we can narrow
I don't
down the
know.
list of suspects.
Tancrouch probably got killed during the seance, so everyone there's suspicious.
I think everyone's there is safe. Right, because that would have been under the floor, I think is what we're trying to get at. The people who attended the seance. People who attended the seance. Kyo, Suichi, myself, Himiko. Okay, it's all there. 5 of us. Ah, fuck. Was it only 4? Or 4? Shit, fuck. God, wait, who did I collect? Oh, yeah, Kibo got kicked out. Right. Alright, don't click the one. Oh my god. Kyo, Suichi, Himiko. Was this it? No, Tenko was there. That's why I was confused. Yeah, we're calling Tenko it.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's why I'm so confused. We're ignoring Tenko. That's what I was thinking 5, because Tenko was there. Okay.
That's it!
I'm technically wrong.
It was me, Kyo, Himiko, and Kokichi.
So those 4 are the culprits!
Oh, Himiko's still culprit?
Well, that's probably just a coinkydink. The most suspicious out of the 4 is really Kyo. He suggested the whole seance idea.
Sure, you could think of it like that, I guess.
True, I may have suggested it, but I explained the procedure beforehand, yes? If we all knew of it before the murder, then we are all equally suspicious.
Well, I
Also true.
suppose, but
In addition, the seance wasn't entirely in my control either. I was not the one who selected the room we performed it in. It was Himiko.
Yeah. I do remember this actually. In the middle room is always the best for stuff like this. Very well, I shall begin the preparations at once.
Oh, right.
Also, we should not limit our suspects to only those who participated in
Agreed.
the seance. The empty room had a point of entry from outside, you see.
What an entry from outside. You must be referring to... I'm assuming this? Unless he's meaning that corner. He said get in. It would have to be here, right? No.
Damn it!
Damn it. So are we referring to this corner then?
There!
Was it actually big enough? I thought we went outside
You're
to a
talking
different
about
room
under
to
the
get under
floor,
there.
right?
Huh? Under the floor?
Yes, there's a crawl space under the floor a person can move through. There was also a hole that connected it to the neighboring room.
If the culprit used the hole, they could have entered and exited the seance room.
If we consider that possibility, then there is another suspect.
another suspect? Who?
Yeah, do you have someone in mind?
It's appearing before me. Oh, I can see it clearly. The true identity
Nah,
of
come on, Gale.
Tenko's
Give me the
killer.
answer. Ah, jeez. Alright.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kiba's flashlight function.
Now hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor and sneak into the empty room during the seance!
Look at this. Dark Patrol passed down. Time cage. Final plus dog cage. Okay, this is reading everything. The other
I
ones.
said hold on a second.
Right below Tango was not loose before the seance, but the dried blood on the bottom part of the floorboard. I'm not sure what that means yet.
He used his robot functions to commit the murder.
Hole that was in the corner of the room, seance was held in, there was a space under the floor so you could see what was dropped there. I'm assuming he killed from underneath, not coming in top on the floor we're all at, right?
Hold on a second.
It's true that with little light you could have moved around under the floor, but is that possible?
The culprit sneaked in during the seance
I don't know where we're wrong though, I will say
by
that much.
crawling under the floor.
Oh, it's pretty good at the beginning. I'm thinking it's way too bright,
During the seance.
right? I think we would have seen the light.
How could they even see if they were under the floor?
That took way too long. That took way too long. I had the right idea, right? Like, oh, you wouldn't be able to see. We would have seen the light.
Could have used a light. while
I guess I
under
was
the
doing the wrong things like an idiot.
There was a hole in the corner of the room. If a light were used, it would have leaked through and we would have seen it.
Yeah.
God,
Why
when
that
we
took
did
way
the
so long,
seance,
man.
the room was definitely
That took
pitch
way
black.
so long. Yeah.
So a light was not shined under the floor, which means you cannot claim I am the culprit.
Jeez, here I thought this would be the case where the murder could only be done by a robot.
You have accused me of being the culprit more than once now, simply because I am a robot. My status as a robot does not mean I am capable of performing superhuman feats. My vision is somewhat poor, and I only possess average physical strength and intelligence.
Alright, you made your point. God, now I feel sort of bad for you.
Yeah, a little bit.
I neither want nor need your pity.
Oh, you did,
The
man.
flashlight!
Yeah.
It's way too bright!
It would have been difficult to move around under the floor in that pitch black darkness. Maybe the floor and the hole have nothing to do with this case.
There's no way.
Then why was floorboard under Tenko lined up funny? Going to think that was so culprit could stab Tenko from underfloor.
Ooh, nice observation, Gonta. Are you finally getting used to the class trials?
Uh-huh. Thank you.
Don't say it like that. You're better off not being used to this kind of stuff.
Maybe they marked Tenko with glowing paint and looked for that. That'd let the culprit find her. Then they could stab her through the floorboards.
Boy, that sounds really familiar too. But I'm just gonna ignore it.
Does this sound
The
familiar?
corpse didn't have any trace of glowing paint,
I
though.
don't remember that.
Oh, yeah. So then why was that floorboard loose?
The loose floorboard was the one under Tenko, right? If the culprit used it while she was still alive, she'd totally notice.
Who fucking cares? Fussing over that won't get us closer to the culprit!
We shouldn't dismiss this line of inquiry, however. Instead of butting our heads against this, how about we concentrate on another issue?
What's that?
What other issue?
Perhaps first, We should figure out how and when exactly Tenko was killed.
When?
I would assume
So
during the
not
song.
During seance?
Tanko was in the metal cage for the whole seance, wasn't she? How could someone have gotten to her there?
Maybe the culprit killed her before she went under the metal cage.
No.
That's not possible. She was alive at that point.
Alright, we should probably end it here before I get too long. I don't want to get stuck again. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, like it, subscribe if you haven't, and we will continue the trial next time. See you then.